A little bit late starting, but that's okay.
That's solid. That's what
Uh,
matters.
we are in the draft already. Pretty standard bands, I think, coming out from AAR. Uh, I don't know about the Mubu band though.
Yeah,
That's kind of interesting.
I'm a bit surprised about the Amumu ban. I probably would have banned the Echo over Amumu just because I don't know how much they scouted Trevor, but he hasn't been playing as much Amumu lately,
Yeah.
so he might not have practiced on it. But I mean, it is something he plays, so it makes
Oh, and
sense.
I think with the bandage toss change that they did this patch, Amumu is a lot better. Uh,
Yeah, we
yeah,
actually got a little bit surprised by that.
yeah.
Whenever we played against the Mumu, me and Trevor were dueling, and Trevor was like, "Wait a second, he just double queued me. How did that happen?"
Well, there is a 3 second cooldown between them, but that's still light. That's still good, you know.
Yeah,
Like that's a bandage toss, alt bandage toss, and you literally chain CC someone for 4 seconds. Like
yeah,
nothing they can do about it.
right.
But you did pick up the Diana, which is to be expected if you don't ban it away. If you ban his Kha'Zix, probably gonna go for the Diana.
Yeah, and they have a lot of AoE AP damage here. They're gonna
Oh
need
yeah,
some AP, but their team fight is looking really nasty right now.
oh yeah. The Cassiopeia Diana combo is pretty strong.
Yeah,
Um,
I see some potential synergy here with the Seraphine ult into maybe a Heimerdinger ult grenade or something like that.
interesting pickup coming out of AAR with the Heimerdinger. Um,
It's like
I,
it's becoming meta in the
I think
league.
that might be Heimerdinger bot for Kirby's.
Oh, you might be right. They,
Yeah,
they could shove bot lane in super hard.
I would say I don't think Peter would play Heimerdinger, so
Right.
I don't think Josh would either. So I
Yeah.
would assume, but this might be they might be putting Fission in for mid lane and putting Josh in the jungle. So we
Right.
never really know.
Mhm. Yeah, there's so many flex options you can do here.
Yeah, I think
I mean,
that's
I'd have to. What?
I think that might be what it is. I think Josh might go into the jungle here. Um,
Yeah,
that's what they did last week when they had a sub. So
yeah, that's right.
yeah,
I talked to Kirbyus actually before the game today, and I do know for sure that he is playing bot lane, so he's not going to be playing mid this time.
okay.
Um,
So my
so
guess would be Fission in a mid lane, Josh in a jungle.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's what it is to do, and I think that makes a lot more sense for them.
Oh,
I
I
just
agree.
to do for just such a terrifying bot lane, it doesn't make a lot of sense to split them up.
Yeah, as you can see, there was 3 bans thrown his way. So um, definitely just trying to get him on something he doesn't isn't really comfortable, isn't really meta right now, and Jin kind of fits that bill.
Right.
I think that will be. Uh, I
So
I think
it's
that's
Homer.
Heimerdinger mid set top.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
Seraphim Fort, Echo Jungle, blah blah
yeah.
blah.
Actually,
Right.
the Jin Seraphine actually seems kind of scary. They both have pretty high execute damage. They both have chain CCs. Uh, that's actually now that I look at it, it's actually kind of a
Oh yeah, and
scary fucking combo.
it kind of helps Jin a little bit because one of his big problems, is sustaining in lane. And Seraphine, the heal's not crazy or anything, but it definitely adds up. So that'll probably help out a little bit.
Yeah,
And Seraphine can be an offensive or defensive champion. And I really like the pairing. Actually, I think that's really smart.
yeah. I think it's a good lane for the side of AAR. Um,
Yeah,
but we'll just have to see where everyone's going.
for
Um,
sure. So who do you think has the stronger team here? Like I see STD has a really big wombo with they can land Ornal on Cassio ult with Diana ult, Braum. I mean, just all their ults
yeah,
working.
they pretty much just want to press R and win the game. Um, I think STD has the better team fight.
Mm-hmm.
They have quite the beefy front line between the Braum and the Ornn. They have a lot of backline dive as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think SCD definitely has a stronger team fight this game, and in turns probably will win the game.
Right.
It's kind of what it boils down to most of the time in the beer league is who plays the team fights better, who has the better team fight, and
Definitely.
I think AAR definitely have a stronger split push
Oh yeah,
with
big
the Echo
time.
in the set, but I think STD have enough in their kit that they can force the fights. They can force the
Yeah.
5v3 if they try to split push. So I think STD hands down win this game.
Yeah, I would agree. However, I do think if AAR go off to an early lead, it's going to be tough if they are able to execute that 1-3-1. I am curious though. Do you think they would have the Echo in the side lane along with the set, or do you think they'd put Heimerdinger in the side lane? Because I mean, Heimer is kind of a weird champion.
He's not much of a split pusher though, because he relies too much on his turrets. So if you use all your turrets to push one wave, you don't have it for the next. You know.
Right.
So I think it would be Echo because the common Echo builds involve Lichbane, and
Yeah.
he can just melt turrets with it. Uh, so I think it would be set in Echo in the sideways side lanes, because another reason is because like Heimerdinger has such disengageability. It's actually scary to walk into a Heimerdinger like alt turret. So I think
Yeah.
between Seraphine, Jin, and Heimerdinger, I think they have the most disengaged between them and can be the
Yeah.
most safe. So
Yeah.
I think Echo and Set definitely in the side lanes.
And I think one of the problems I do foresee, even though I do agree with you that STD has the better comp, is the for the Orin's itemization, because he's gonna need MR big time
Oh yeah,
against the team, because he's gonna be the one who's gonna want to be initiating these fights first off. But he needs armor in the lane, or else the set is just gonna destroy him. So I'm curious when he's going to switch from going the armor into MR. I wonder if he's going to just go maybe Tabbies and Sunfire, and then
I would
go.
I would say go Merc Treads into Iceborne into a Thornmail.
Okay. Yeah.
Thornmail cuts a lot of healing.
Mhm.
And it gives the armor. The Merc Treads and the Iceborne would give you about what 55 magic resist, which is
Right.
more than enough usually to cut anyone from kind of one shotting you, and
Yeah.
plus they have so much CC in between the set, the Heimerdinger, the Echo, the Seraphine, Jin. So I would say probably go Merc Treads if you're not going Tenacity Runes.
For sure.
But I think for the most part, most Orns would take Unflinching, I think.
Mhm.
Or Overgrowth, but that's always kind of a toss-up with me as well when playing tanks.
Yeah, I hate playing tanks, but that's kind of a problem for me too. Is I never know, because it's so game dependent, right? Whether you're going to need the little bit more tankiness versus the tenacity, and I feel like he has to go tenacity here, honestly, just because I mean, honestly, there's not that much CC, but you can get chained pretty hard if you get hit by a Seraphine stun, Echo stun. Actually, there is a lot of CC.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
CC.
yeah, there's a
So I
lot.
would
So
even take Unflinching plus Tenacity. Like,
yeah, and don't want mercs here.
yeah, there's a crap ton of CC. Like, if they chain all that, it's like 6-7 seconds of
Yeah.
CC, and that's absolutely ridiculous even for a tank. So
Mhm.
I think definitely Merc Treads. Uh,
Right.
and that's the build I think he should go. I think the Thornmail is an absolute beastly second rush item, or a second item rush.
Mhm.
And then I think the Iceborne Gauntlet, because that is a pretty wily team,
Mhm.
between the movement speed of the Jin, the Seraphine W, the Echo E and R and whatever. It's a pretty wily team, so I think trying to keep people down is a big problem that SE is going to have. Because Cassiopeia can only use her miasma every 10 seconds. So
Yeah,
I
I would
think
definitely.
yeah, I think that's the build I should go. But again, it's all subjective too. Who's fed on their team, who in the next team fight, who's gonna be doing the most damage to me. I should probably build into that.
Yeah.
So it's all subjective and it's all circumstantial as well. But
Yeah, and I think an argument could be made also to just sit on the Bramble Vest rather than finishing the full Thorn Mail. Really depending on how fed the Jhin and the Set are.
yeah,
So
that's true. That is true.
mhm. And I also want to point out that STD's normal top laner is actually playing ADC because there is a sub in the game today. Sergeant of Mithril is taking the place of one of the buffers. I can't remember which one it is.
I
There's
can't.
like
I can't remember. Is it
uh,
Puff Buffer? I think it's Puff Buffer, right?
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
Puff Buffer.
Puff
Right.
Buffer.
Yeah. Like, so that should be interesting, and that's going to be really, really important how he plays. Because I mean, if there's one way AAR is going to win, it's going to be through Bidoof. I mean, both Bidoofs, because
Yeah.
that bot terrifying.
Yeah, and they definitely showed that. When was it? I don't think it was last week. It was the week before that when they played Tristana Leona. It was absolutely terrifying
Yeah.
lane. And we are about to load in here, so let's switch this over.
All right.
Oh crap! I hate that. Can you just check? Can you just check the stream real quick to see if it's actually? Because I use hotkeys. So
Yeah. Okay. It is working.
all right, cool.
Okay.
I sometimes forget which hotkeys for what.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
it is Winnie the Z. He's kind of a Quinn main though, so he kind of has the mentality of ADC in the first place.
Right. He has the ADC mechanics.
Yeah, so I think he'll do just fine.
Okay.
There we go. Let's get objective timers.
I am a little scared for him on the Jinx because that is a very abusable bot lane that they're playing.
Yeah.
The Braum helps a bit, but
Well, the thing is that Braum can stop the Seraphine route.
oh, you're and the ult.
Yeah, and the ult. So that's actually a really strong pick into the Seraphine. Double ward coverage there.
Oh,
Let's
and
get
then
it.
on a ward and
it-
drop the. Oh no, it's a tragedy.
They were seen.
Yeah, so this is definitely going to be spotted out. They're just going to be walking into. Doesn't look like any danger. It looks like
No.
AR play it safe.
This is
but they're not
definitely
gonna find-
a level 1 STD win though. So
Yeah, no, big time. They got the deep vision, two
Yeah.
deep wards, and the double ward, of course. So it's not.
But that's definitely a level 1 that AAR do not want.
Yeah,
Way stronger on the side of
like much about.
yeah.
They just kind of have to. I think they have the weaker early game. Well, actually, I don't know. I think they might, if they really wanted to. I think they might have been able to stop that. They have pretty decent level 1 actually compared to the other team.
Are you talking about SCD or AAR?
AR, because I mean, they're just gonna do more damage than Ornn if they brought on everyone.
Well,
you
it's
know?
more
And
about if they did run into the enemy team in the jungle there, I would expect Ornn to start E.
That's fair.
That oh my god,
That's some damage.
that was a huge chunk to start off the bot lane here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Winnie not feeling too good after that.
Yeah, that feels bad.
One. Yeah.
That goes. That's level 2 Proud going over to the side. I think he gets chunked again. Sergeant Mithril getting abused as well.
Yeah. And you know what I just thought about? You know, I think Cassiope is such a strong lane right now. However, I feel like the Heimerdinger almost, neutralizes it. Because if he wants to, he can just push her in and never fight her.
Oh yeah. How'd
It'd
that
be
E
really,
hit?
really good for him.
That hitbox.
Heimerdinger.
No, I completely agree though. Heimerdinger kind of chooses his own fights. You know, he definitely doesn't have to get caught into a fight he doesn't want. Oh
and
my god, and this is Trevor
the
going
left.
in. Oh my god, very nicely done by Trevor.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that for Trevor. He loves that level 3 and Blend Fade play. And
Oh,
he's
yeah.
Not gonna, okay, he is gonna get the blue. I thought he was walking away for a second.
And that is why I always take that blast cone.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Oh yeah. No, that's a good point. That was really smart by him. Actually, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
And he resets the blue buff. That's unfortunate.
That's
But
all right. Josh is not making his way up there anyway.
yeah, he doesn't know. He probably couldn't do anything about it anyway, to be honest.
Wait, wait, I'm confused.
About what?
Oh, did Echo steal his red? Echo did steal his red.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's why. Yeah, okay, that makes sense now.
And you know, Trevor's probably gonna get double scuttle here too, so that's really rough for Josh. Oh, actually, no, Josh is gonna be there in time. Never mind. But Trevor is gonna have a big lead here.
Yeah, Trevor just ignoring the rest of his camps to get the scuttle. Scuttle is so much gold in the early game. You can't if you get double scuttle, that feels really bad as a jungler.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty much GG at that point.
You're just like you're just like instantly down 250 gold, like.
Yeah. He makes it a point whenever I play with him that I've gotten a lot better at rotating because I've played with Trevor, and every time he goes for scuttle, come here right now.
That's something I like to do as a when I jungle too. Is I like to point it out like, hey, I'm contesting this. Like, come down, push your wave, come down, help me get this. And I think that's something that Trevor is also really good at. He's good at letting people know what he wants them to do.
Oh yeah, he will let you know. He's not gonna flame you or anything, but he'll let you know. And you know, Winnie actually recovering pretty well here. I thought he was gonna be having to play really far back after that first trade, but he's actually pushing the wave in right now.
Yeah. And that's kind of the power of Braum as a support.
Right.
Really hard to get a kill onto the enemy ADC when Braum's in there.
Yeah, decent chain CC there.
Stovray going...
Not quite. It's
Not
a little
quite.
bit too far.
Yeah.
They backed out pretty well there.
He waited a little bit too long when that Seraphine CC came down.
Yeah. It was a good try, good setup, just not quite there yet.
And Sergeant Mithra going back to get the boots and the Doran shield just for a little bit extra sustain. Kind of was a cheater recall, so now you can keep the pressure onto the set here in the top lane, keep him from backing, keep the waves pushed in.
Yeah, and oh my god, Josh is falling. He needs to power farm here. So he's falling really far behind. He's about a level and a half down.
Level and a half, 16 CS in the jungle. That's a lot. It's a lot of gold.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely a lot of XP.
Winnie walking into that one, taking the double Q. Very nice grounding coming out just buffered. Not enough though. He did commit his ultimate, but he did not have the mana.
Yeah. Trevor looking for a gank here, but he might. No,
he might go in for it. He is only level 5, so he's just gonna help. He's just gonna help him push the wave in.
Yeah, he's got no camps to take, so he might as well. That's gonna help him just get to level 6 even faster. He's almost there, actually.
I think Diana has one of the strongest teamfight ultimates in the game. That's a really scary champion going into teamfights.
Oh yeah, and Cassio just literally giving me
nice buffer coming out of Pikachu there to stop the Sergeant Mithril E.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And what were you saying about the Cass?
Oh well, okay. Here, hang on. I'm just gonna watch the stream actually because I'm watching a totally different game than you are. I was watching the spectate. But no, I mean, what happened in mid was Cassio actually backed and forfeited an entire wave to Trevor, giving him level 6.
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit to her own detriment, but I mean, Trevor is a big carry on their team, so I'm not super surprised.
And Cassio is ahead as well, and she has the wave pushing in. So yeah, that kind of was bad for the side of Cassio there.
A little bit.
Yeah. She is gonna get about the same amount of CS. Very nicely done by Jumper. Holy crap, that Cassio damage is insane.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts.
Her ultimate is almost up again here, so she will be able to probably get a solo kill on the Fission here.
Yeah, if he can get some, if he gets close enough, it's gonna be real scary for him. And Cassio can kill you really. Oh, Sergeant of Mithril going in on the.
Peter trying to get in behind him. He will get it. Sergeant Mithril does that flash in return though.
Oh, and the flash with the ult. Sergeant of Mithril flashes instantly out. Good job staying alive by him. Oh, and a flash ult from Trevor gets exhausted. Maybe in a little bit of trouble here, actually. No, Echo's gonna fall, and Trevor smites the dragon to stay alive. Really well played by him.
Vision Magician picking up a kill on Winnie the Z
my
here.
God,
Wow, this fight is just a cluster.
Yeah, this is a shit show right here. Oh, and it's gonna be.
Are you watching the Discord stream? Or are you watching?
I'm watching the official stream, or the Beer League official stream, because it's on my computer, but I can probably hear what I can do, because it's probably behind, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's about 5 seconds.
Okay. What I can do is I can pull up Discord on my computer, and I'll just follow it from there.
Alright.
That'd be a lot better. Yeah, we're probably commentating.
Yeah, you were. It was showing the dragon fight when you're commenting on the top lane scuffle.
Yeah. Not quite the same thing. We're close.
Yeah, that was quite the fight down in the dragon, though. It was a 2 for 2. Or 2 for 1? Yeah, 2 for 1.
Yeah,
on the side of AAR.
Mm-hmm.
So AAR...
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought I was going to go STD's way. But a good return kills for AAR there.
Mm-hmm. Heimerdinger coming in clutch with that... with the bomb.
Yeah, that was real. And the ult turret just doing ridiculous amounts of damage.
Yeah, and even at level 6 with no items, that ult turret does so much damage.
Yeah,
especially if you can chain the rest of your abilities with it to get all those lasers. Absolutely insane amount of damage.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm on the Discord stream now.
I'd really like to see Winnie go into the shield bow here. I think he just needs to stay alive. Dish out the backline damage. Another alternate.
Oh, and a gank coming in. Candy.
Oh my God, that damage! Holy shit!
One shot. Okay, I did not expect that.
Well, he does have his Hextech alternator.
Right. Yeah, he is way ahead right now. He's 2 levels up on.
Very nicely done by Pikachu. Oh, does he get the kill though? Oh my God! Sergeant Mithro solo killing Pichaku? Pichaku?
I was calling him Pikachu for like the first year that I knew him. I finally figured out that the A was before the C.
And that was Fission going down to mid lane as well. Cassio picking up the wait no. Oh yeah, that's right. Diana came in. Yeah. Oh my God, my brain is not all here today.
Oh, trust me, I get it. My school just started up again. My last semester of college, and my brain is fried.
Dude, I went through 6 years of that. Trust me, I know.
Oh God, I'm only doing.
Very nice Braum shield to stop the Seraphine ult. Trevor will pick it up, and he is committing more.
Yeah. Oh, I think he's dead.
Does not have the damage though. The Jin ult coming out.
Yeah. Does the Orin get? Oh, the Orin picks it up. Sergeant Mithro started 2-0.
Very nicely done. I think Sergeant Mithro is maxing his Q. No, he's maxing his W.
Oh no, he is maxing W.
Interesting. That did a lot of damage for a rank 2 Q.
And I'm really surprised at how aggressive Mithril is playing on this Orin, considering he's going, as I'm saying this, Diana ults the Heimerdinger.
Oh my God.
For 5th time this game.
Very nicely done. What the hell is the CD on Heimerdinger ult? That's my fucking question.
Way too low.
Way too. Look at this. It's almost a 4th way done. That's crazy.
It's way too strong.
Yeah.
3 different ults.
Very nicely done by Trevor and Just Buffer there, though.
Oh yeah, Trevor playing out of his mind a little bit right now, making almost 100% KP.
He just wants to let him know that it doesn't matter if I'm in the game or not. He's gonna whoop him. And this is just kind of Trevor playing, you know. He's always really proactive on the map. He likes to play those power farming junglers that can clear really fast and get as much ganks off as possible.
Yeah, he's not on Cosmix, he's power farming.
Yeah. He plays the Echo, he plays the Diana.
I think Mithril honestly would have been okay without flashing there.
Oh yeah.
He is safe.
The thing about Set is the less damage you do to him, the less damage you do to you. So if you're just walking out, he's not gonna do a whole lot of damage to you.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, that W can turn fights really easily.
Dude, I've been straight up like 1900 true damage from a set all at once.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is that? Like, and the true damage width isn't that small. It's pretty big.
Yeah. You can hit it pretty easily.
Yeah, and you can flash with it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah.
That's just broken. Like, this should not be a mechanic in this game.
Like Mordekaiser Q, how you can flash buffer it. Like, yeah, I think that's so dumb. Very nice setup all from Pikachu here. Oh, Orno did come out, but the stun does land.
Not good enough. Echo using the ult, secured the kill. Good gank.
Very nice shield, very nice ult coming down from Stuff Buffer. Winnie not going down.
I think Winnie could have. I think Winnie could have autoed a couple times there and gotten a stun maybe to disengage instead of flashing away, but he does live.
Yeah, and I don't know if you saw that little BM coming out of Trevor in the top lane, but he was kind of taunting the Peter.
Yeah.
Will the burn take him down? It will. Oh my god.
God, the poison damage. There's so much damage in this game right now. It's ridiculous.
Absolute blood show this game. Constant fighting going on everywhere.
They fighting to commentate.
Yeah. Makes it hard to commentate.
Yeah.
It does. Josh showing
Josh going in on himself.
And one thing to note, Trevor is tied for the highest CS in the game with the highest KP.
Yeah, he's crazy strong right now.
Trevor is absolutely strong as hell, and Diana is one of those champions you do not want to get fed that early.
Yeah.
If she, like once she, I'm assuming he's gonna go into Lichbane, or he's gonna go into Nashorsu for the split push, but I would assume Lichbane, and then the Rabadons, he will literally one-shot anybody. Like,
oh yeah, definitely.
Diana is such a strong late game carry.
Yeah, and something I want to point out is you gotta remember that 130 farm that's also the most farm in the game is also jungle farm, which is worth more than regular CS.
Yeah, that's true.
So he is just absolutely fed out of his goddamn mind.
Echo Stun does not land. Nice Brahmo to get everyone out.
Okay, there you go. You got
Just Buffer is here though. So is Trevor.
Yeah. This might be a big dragon fight here. This is probably gonna be, the way the game's going. I think if STD wins this fight, it's gonna be nearly impossible for AAR to come back.
And all eyes on Trevor here. Setting up a big ultimate will be a key to winning this fight. The TP coming out of Peach Aku. I'm just gonna say Peter.
Yeah.
Fuck it. TP coming out of Peter. Nice flash ultimate. Nice initiate coming out of Trevor. Trevor is starting this fight off strong. He is peeling the entire.
Holy shit.
Wow.
He does have a stopwatch actually.
Nice ultimate coming out Just Buffer.
Really well played.
This will be Sergeant Mithra going down now.
Cassius starting that fight with no mana practically. Oh, he got the blue buff. Okay, never mind.
So it is a 2 for 3 coming out.
Yeah. Oh.
Very nice pickup kill from Winnie Z as well. And this will just be Dragon going over to the side of STD. They needed to pull it out though. That Seraphine execute damage is actually pretty nutty.
Yeah.
Braum needs to block this. Braum needs to block it. There you go. Braum picks it up. Doesn't need to block shit.
Stuff Buffer's a legend. 1-5 on the Braum and securing the Dragon. What can't this man do?
I think Winnie Z will be going into a Kraken Slayer here. It's either that or Gale Force. I don't think Gale Force would be bad either, just for the repositioning tool.
Yeah, Kraken is actually the worst thing you can go here because there's not really that many tanks to go through on the other team.
Yeah, I think Gale Force might have been a little bit better. I think Shield Bow would have been the best. but I think Gale Force would have been better than Kraken Slayer.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I mean, true damage is true damage, man. It doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be a tank to do damage. So, for sheer DPS, Kraken Slayer is definitely the best. But he kind of just needs to stay alive. So that's why I was thinking like either Gale Force or Shield Bow.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Just because, I mean, look, Kraken's going to do the most damage, right? But Jinx already is a hyper carry. Like, damage is the name of the game for her. That's what she does.
Trevor going to go in here. Very nice ultimate.
Oh my God.
Nice initiation once again.
And no exhaust for him this time. Cassio's going to pick that one up. Trevor just playing out of his mind. And Proto Belt
That's some mechanics right there.
That was some big mechanic. Big mechanic.
And Trevor's setting up these fights really well. Getting the initiate, getting the two people ultimates, which is about as much as you can ask.
And West Buffer just falling the other team.
And for being a sub, Sergeant Mithril's not doing bad. He's playing pretty safe. He's been staying alive. He's been trying to get into these team fights, and doing his best just to keep up with the pace of the game. Seb versus Ornn is a rough matchup. So, and he's pretty much, it looks like he's doing exactly what like we thought he should do. He's holding onto the Bramble. He has the Bambi Cinder. He has the Merc Treads. So pretty much he had the same thing in mind. This is really scary by Winnie the Z, but oh my God, the traps will land. Oh, he is not autoing.
Yeah,
very nicely done. The Seraphine ult does not come out. Just Buffer is here though, but he's low on mana. Holy.
Oh, I think if Cassio ults Timer Dinger, he dies. I think that was a mistake right there from but still a positive play for the bot lane. And as I'm saying that,
nice flash.
Nowhere.
Yeah, nice flash from Winnie the Z there. He needs to put the miasma down. Oh my God, that damage.
Cassio at 1 HP is gonna fall, and then Winnie is another kill, but oh no, actually Braum got that. Oh my God, I can't even tell what's going on right now.
Yeah, Winnie just Just Buffer just barely getting clipped by that Echo ult. Was enough for Josh to turn around and get the kill though.
Yeah. And considering how behind Josh was at the beginning of the game, he's staying in. I mean, he's got a decent amount of KP, just a little bit too many deaths here. But you could say that for a couple people on the team.
Yeah. And there's a little dance in the top river here. Sergeant Mithril is going to back out, seeing that the set is on his way up. Yeah, this game is actually just a bloodbath. And the thing is, for how many fights that there's been, not a lot of kills. There's been almost constant fighting in this game, and only 23 kills in the game. So, people mechanically sound this game, able to get out of the ganks, able to get out of the fights if they're not going to win.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And we did have the Locket of Iron Solari coming out for the Braum, which I think is best in slot. Ornn did rush the Thornmail there.
Yeah.
Set rushed the Bork, which is interesting.
Yeah.
That's
I guess he tried to split push pretty hard.
Yeah, but all Trevor has to do is walk up there and kill him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How fast you take turrets if you die.
Yeah, and everyone else is pretty much building their standard mythic here.
Right.
I think Protobelt is like hands down the strongest AP mythic. That magic penetration is just way too strong.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised. It's only a 4K gold lead for the side of STD. Okay, I thought it was only like 2K. It's still decently high, but I'd still expect it to be a little bit higher for them considering the kills in the turrets.
And the farm. Everybody on the side of STD is pretty much up in farm besides, well, the ADC differential in farm is pretty large.
Oh.
Very nice dunk coming out of Peter there. The Dragon will go down to Trevor, though, and Trevor might secure a kill here. He does not. Very nicely done. Oh, my God. Trevor diving the back line, getting a double kill. Oh, my God. Kirbyus knew he was dead there. He's just going to try to get the shutdown onto Trevor. It did not happen. Wow.
I hate to blame the build, but maybe if you don't have Blade of the Ruined King on set there, he survives a little bit longer after he gets that big initiation. I don't know.
Like, if he had Gore Drinker there, he would have survived that a lot longer.
Oh, yeah.
So, really nice setup from Peter. Just didn't seem like anyone else was on the same page.
Yeah, no, great engage.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's a 4-man set into an ult on the AD carry where he had him soloed out for a little bit. That was really, really well played. Just two behind.
And very, very nicely done from Trevor as well, getting the dragon, securing that double kill towards the end on the back line. Fantastic plays coming out of STD here. Even though they got initiated on, they turned that fight around and it was a 5-0. Like, dominating that dragon fight.
Yeah, and that's going to put them on soul point, 3 turrets up.
Almost 8K now. It was a 3K, now it's 8K.
Yeah, it's going to be really tough for AAR to come back here. It's
definitely going to be a really rough game trying to claw their way back into this one. Gorjig is still not done for the set. Peter having a really rough game this game.
Unusual for him. He's usually a consistent player, but, everyone has those rough games sometimes.
Well, his Camille is banned.
Funny thing is, his most played is Fiora, actually. He's got like 800,000 mastery points on Fiora. Oh,
wow, they are melting this turret. And that is just a Nashor's Tooth Diana in the works. Just melted the turret. And he still has ultimate. Trevor might be looking for the fight here. And he will be. The solo ultimate coming down on the Fission Magician. Isn't able to get much more outside of that. Nice Seraphine ult for man.
Flash.
Yeah.
The exhaust's really screwing up Trevor's ults in this game.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
The Cassio damage is insane.
He didn't get the ult.
Yeah, and Trevor doing his best just to control the pace of this game. Not giving them anything to work with. No objectives, no towers. They got the 3-2 going on here. The mid lane inhibitor. I think this inhibitor going down is actually really good for the side of AAR.
Get a little extra gold.
Yeah. Pretty much 90 gold cannon minions every wave. Like that's a lot of gold.
If they lose the second inhib, I think it goes from being okay to being really, really bad.
Yeah. Well, two inhibs is really hard to come back from.
Yeah, especially, how long is the Baron's? Okay, Baron's still a few minutes away. And they're not going to take the bot turret, actually. They're going to back off here, so they are going to save that second inhib. So not the end of the world for
I'm just about for staying a little long here.
Yeah, looking for an ult pick, I think, here. Seeing if Echo's going to walk up to him. Just looks like Echo's not going to fall for it.
Trevor, 213 CS, 27 minutes, most in the game.
Almost 100 CS up.
And he has a 60% KP, so he's playing like that power farming jungler, but he's also like ganking a bunch.
Yeah,
like he's getting these kills.
That one's gonna be donated over to the Jinx. The Jinx is really big too. The ult just
Trevor going a little too ham here.
Might have overstepped. Yeah.
No. Very nice Gale Force coming out of the Jhin there to get out of that.
Yeah, that probably saved his life there. And Arnold going a little wide. This is a little bit confusing from STD. I'm not quite sure what they're going for here.
I'm more interested in this little space off between Kirbyus and Just Buffer. Oh, can he get it? He does land it.
The last shot. Mithril actually picking up the Echo in the back end there. It looks like they're looking for more, actually.
Set is up here though, and they need to realize that Set's up here. This can be really bad. Almost a kill from Winnie Z onto the low 98 Bidoof.
Set.
Jake's in the back line just dishing out the damage.
Set flashes away right before he falls. Really good aggro juggling there from the AAR. They are not going down without a fight.
Mm-mm.
That is going to be the second in-hit falling, though, which is going to make things very difficult here.
Well, I think a lot of what went wrong on the side of STD there was just sheer overstay.
Yeah.
A little too much aggression and sheer overstay.
Yeah, Trevor, being the Fed person that he is, a little bit baiting his team there, but that's okay. That happens sometime. That picking up Soul also there. It is the Cloud Soul that's going to be really nice for them. Be able to chase them down even more.
Yeah, and just the ult cooldown is also really nice.
Yeah.
I think the ultimate for the Casio is the big one with the Cloud Soul.
Oh yeah.
Just that huge burst of movement speed. If you don't get hit by the stun, you're not gonna be able to catch her either way.
Right.
So I think that's actually a pretty decent soul for the side STD right now. A little lackadaisical right now. Nothing really happening. AAR just playing really defensive. 7K gold down. A little bit decrease since last time we saw. The ult does miss.
Just barely.
But that is okay. It'll be up in about 50 seconds. Just in time for the Baron fight here.
God,
which I would assume is gonna happen.
Yeah,
if
they're gonna take on cooldown.
Yeah, if AAR don't contest this Baron, I think they just might lose to the Baron push.
Yeah, I think they're just basically giving the game here. It looks like they're gonna try to get over.
They're going really slow though. They're really afraid of a bush camp.
And that might be it. I don't see how they hold this here.
And the Ornal comes down. It will catch vision. Very nicely done by Sergeant Mithril.
Oh my god.
Wow, that might just be a game-winning play right there, honestly.
Yeah, I think that's the game.
Yeah, very nicely done by Sergeant Mithril.
Yeah. AAR gonna have to just hug their Nexus turrets here and hope they can win a 4v5 dive scenario.
30 seconds is a long time, especially when they're already in your base. So
oh yeah.
Let's see if STD can end here. All the ultimates still up besides Orn's.
Yeah. Orn actually taking a lot of damage there.
Ooh, Casio almost dying. Nice miasma coming out. Very nicely done. That will be game.
Yeah, that's it. Really nice game played by both teams. A bloodbath, but it is going to be coming out with the win. Oh,
wow, that damage. The Zonios comes out, but he's gonna die. Yeah. Oh my god, he's still alive! Oh.
God, how did he live?
And it looks like they're just looking at pad stats instead of winning.
Yeah.
And Sergeant Mithril ends the game.
Well,
thanks, Trevor. This one is for you, Elias. Thanks, Trevor. I appreciate you, bud.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, yeah, I gotta get going.
Yeah, no worries, buddy.
And I hope you have fun casting the next couple games. If there's a third piece here.
I'm sure there will be.
Oh, definitely. Alright, well, from me, everyone have a great night, a beautiful time. I will talk to y'all later.
Alright, see you later, Bradley.
Peace.
Let's actually go take a look at the damage stats here. So Trevor, far and away, having the most... Oh, no. Heimerdinger did the most damage in the game. Wow. That's actually kind of surprising, given the lead that Trevor had and the amount of fights he was setting up. But honestly, the damage overall looks pretty even across the board. Yeah, that's actually kind of nuts. That's something you rarely see. Let's head back over to the draft wall here. See my pretty face. Thanks for the shout out, Trevor. Give me 2 minutes. Alright, I need a bathroom break. I will be right back. Alright, I am back. And we got the draft law here. Let's pull it up. Alright, Ezreal ban coming up from STD towards Kirbyus, which is a pretty solid ban. I think Ezreal is kind of a high priority target right now. Just really good showings all around on him and in the beer league. We got the Mumu coming out against Trevor as well. Here, let's pull this up so that everyone can see the bans. Tristana coming out against Kirbyus as again. It was a first round ban last game, and I think that is a worthwhile ban always. Tristana is showing a lot of priority as well in the beer league right now. Echo coming out, I'm assuming, against Trevor. So it's 2 bans towards Trevor, 2 bans towards Kirbyus, 1 towards the Rigger Magician. Or Fission Magician now, sorry. It was Rigger. Yeah, it was Rigger Magician. And then the final ban for the side of AAR. And if you're just tuning in, STD, I would say pretty decisively won last game. Just throwing a lot of, Trevor having a lot of early game pressure, getting a lot of early game kills, setting up a lot of ganks, power farming, just getting himself ahead. And he will be going back to Diana again this game. Had a fantastic showing on it last game. And that was 3 bans towards Trevor as well. The Amumu, the Echo, and the Kazakhs. And they left the Diana open after such an amazing showing on last game too. So I would expect AAR to have some sort of answer to it now. Maybe throwing Peter back on the Camille. Will be Josh on the Rumble. Camille is up as well, so I would expect Peter to pick up the Camille. He's had really good showings on it in the beer league so far. And it will be a Nivea coming out for Fission Magician. Interesting pick. Not a champion you see a lot nowadays. It's kind of a niche pick. So, but I think she is good. I think Anivia is a good champion. Can single-handedly carry a game if you know how to play her right. This will be Master Yi coming out, I'm assuming for Winnie the Winnie the G. And it will be Tarek coming out for Stuff Buffer as well. Or is it just Buffer? I don't know. Whoever the support is for STD. And it will be Camille. Master Yi into Camille seems like a pretty rough matchup. They both kind of do the same thing. Master Yi can definitely buffer the Camille ult with his Q, which happens pretty quickly. So he'd have to have a pretty good reaction time in order to do that. And we are into the second ban phase. But Tarek Master Yi used to be like the duo carry of the century for a while there. It was like Tarek mid lane with Master Yi jungle, and you just funnel him. It was like the strongest funneling thing. It was such a widespread boosting strat for a long time. So I think STD is just looking to have fun this game. They're looking to win, but they're also just looking to have fun. Cassio ban coming out against Just Buffer, and the Nautilus coming out against Bidoof. And let's see what the last bans are. I would expect another mid lane ban. So this might actually... It might actually be Sergeant Mithril in the bot lane now, because I think Winnie the G plays the Master Yi. And it looks like a ban was left open. Oh wait, no. Ban was not left open, sorry. Because blue side bans first. Oh, ban was left open. Interesting. Alright, so AAR. ADC and support left open. It could be an Anivia support as well. It's not something unheard of, but I wouldn't think it's that good. Xayah coming out for Kirbyus. I think Xayah is also a really good champion. She did just get some buffs to her Q and her ult. So her Q now acts kind of like Yasuo Q, where the animation time takes less time the more attack speed you have. And they buff their ult damage by a little bit. So she might be pretty viable nowadays. I would assume that's Karma in the mid lane. It might be Taric in the mid lane with the Master Yi jungle. They might be looking to do a funnel strat here, which would be interesting. Especially against Anivia. It'd be pretty hard to funnel against Anivia. So yeah, I would expect that to be a Karma support Sivir ADC with the Taric mid. So looking to funnel the Master Yi here. Trevor just looking to set up some fights for the Master Yi to clean up. But a pretty fun strat coming out of STD. Just kind of showing that, it's a for fun league. It's about having fun. I mean, you try to win, but it's all about the fun. And then there's Zyra being picked up for Bidoof. Yep. All right. Interesting draft here. It looks like it was taken a little bit more seriously on the side of AAR. I think STD is just trying to have some fun. So I think the funnel Yi strat might work out for them. They don't have a whole lot of hard CC, so I think the funnel Yi might work out, especially if you can get a couple of early kills and snowball into the mid game. And I'm just gonna pull this over just so we could see who's going where. Put this back down here. Alright, so we'll be winning the G on the Master Yi. So it will be a top lane Yi. It might be a mid lane Karma as well. So definitely some flex picks coming out here. So Just Buffer is their mid laner. So we'll see what he picks. I think it might be the Karma mid. It seems a little bit more reasonable. But Targ can be a massive frontline tank as well if he farms. So Just Buffer going Sivir. I wonder what they're doing here. I think they might be lane swapping around. So we'll just have to wait to get in the game to see where everyone's going. Honestly, I honestly have no idea. Because Just Buffer is their mid laner. So, mid lane Sivir, Top lane Karma, Master Yi, Taric bot lane? Maybe? I'm not entirely sure. Um, but one thing's for sure is this is going to be a pretty entertaining game to watch. The Almost purely because of the comp that STD picked up. Uh, Kind of excited to see how this plays out. So I think Winnie the G is going top. I think it is Trevor in the jungle, Sergeant Mithril in the mid lane, and then the buffers in the bot lane. Would be my guess. So I think that is a mid lane Karma, which would be a pretty solid pick into the Anivia. Um, you can keep the wave shoved in. Karma Q does a lot of damage, especially after the recent buffs last patch. So Karma Q does do a lot of damage. Can definitely push the waves in. Keep yourself pretty safe. That will be Rumble Jungle, which I think is still pretty good. I had a pretty successful game on it last week, not in the beer league, but I just played it for fun. And the clear speed is still pretty good. His gank potential is kind of lacking simply because he has no hard CC. He just has slows. But he does do a lot of damage. So we'll see what he can pull out here. And we will have a 3-minute wait here. I think I've said about all I can really say about the drafts right now. So I will be right back. All right, we are back. About 11 seconds to go here. Honestly, really excited to watch this game. STD picked up a really fun draft. So it's gonna be an exciting one to watch. All right, just making sure that this stream is working. All right. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this. Pretty sure. All right. Let's get objective timers. There we go. All right, we are underway. So STD going through the mid lane bush here. They will not be spotted. AAR placed a nice word though, and they see it, so they just decide to back out. Bidoof getting a root down. A little bit of a poke. That's okay. So this will be Sergeant Mithril in the mid lane. And then Sivir in the bot lane. So just Buffer going bot this game. Very nice ward control going down for STD. Ooh, we need the G getting a little ballsy here. It will be W start for Peter. And it looks like Peter's going mid lane. I mean, we need the G is going mid lane. So Master Yi in the mid against Anivia seems like a pretty rough matchup for Master Yi. And it's already evident. Ignite, Electrocute take on the side of Anivia. Nice dodge from Just Buffer. So I think this is a pretty safe lane for the side of AAR as well. I mean, for the side of STD. I think this lane swap into the top lane was a pretty good look for STD as well. I think Camille would have a pretty easy time into the Master Yi, but a little bit of a harder time into the Karma. Good poke coming down for Just Buffer. Sivir doing Sivir things. We had the G having a hard time of it in the mid lane here. To be expected from a mid lane Master Yi against an Anivia, of all things. Stun coming out from Stuff Buffer there. And that Zyre damage is absolutely nutty. Zaya's been one of the top supports for a while because of that. I think Zyra is a super underrated support, by the way. I think she does so much damage. She essentially does the same thing that Brand does, except, in my opinion, better. So Sergeant Mithril taking on the Camille here. Trevor is close behind. Josh right behind him as well. Nicely done. Nicely done coming out, Trevor. Nice Q placement. We need the G doing his best to get some CS in here. He is at 12 compared to Anivia's 15, so he's not doing too bad. It does land, and it will be a kill. Very nicely done coming out of Vision Magician. I didn't think that Q was going to extend that far either, honestly, so I probably would have made the same mistake that Winnie the G did. So pretty passive bot lane here. It is kind of hard to for either team to kill each other between the Tarek and the Zyra. Josh just now getting his red buff. It looks like Trevor will double scuttle Josh. Which, like we were talking about last game, feels really bad, honestly. Very nice root coming down from Kirbyus. Getting some really good damage down. And I need to switch these, actually. There we go. So there's an early null magic mantle coming out for Master Yi, which I think is needed to survive this lane. Trevor is here. He's not sitting on a ward, so he is here to maybe get a gank off. Josh is in the top lane. This is Trevor, and he will get in. There he is. Very nicely done by Trevor to hold on to a second E until the flash is out. Josh spending a lot of time in the top lane here, looking for this top lane gank, but it will be warded off. Well, not warded, but Josh is spending way too much time, though. I would expect the buffers here to shove this wave in, and very nice damage reduction coming out of Master Yi as well. I would expect the buffers just to shove this wave in and get a recall off. Not enough mana for the wall, or else that probably would have been the kill for Vision Magician. Josh once again in the top lane. Very nicely done. Trevor just walking by Josh. Get the kill onto... Ooh. A little bit of a miscoordination there. Wow. So that damage coming out from Josh is quite there. And it will be a return kill coming down for Kirbyus as well. This might be a stuff buffer going down. It will not be. But Josh, Trevor going a little too ham onto Josh there, getting taken down. The enhanced flame spitter does so much damage. And stuff buffer getting a little greedy here. All it will take is one Zyra root, and he will go down. Nice ult coming out of Peter here. And it will be the return kill. Nicely done. Just knowing the champion, knowing the ult range. Nicely done by Peter. But for the comp that STD picked up, they're not doing too bad in the mid lane and in the early game here. Getting a few early kills. Master Yi's is actually up in CS to Anivia, which is surprising. It will be an early dragon going down here as well. Josh does spot them out. Josh is not level 6 though. He does not have the equalizer. And this will just be the first Cloud Soul going down to the side of STD. And it will be a triple scuttle as well, it looks like. Josh is looking to contest it, actually. And this is probably Fission going down. I totally expected Trevor to steal that. Very nicely done by Winnie the G there. And he does have the Negatron cloak. So maybe he's rushing the Wit's End. It wouldn't be a bad pickup this game with the Zyra, Rumble, and the Anivia. And it looks like the Bidoofs are getting the upper hand in the bot lane now. Karma is working towards... There is only one item that item builds into. So she is working towards her Riftmaker. Which is an interesting choice, I think. I think just going more along the lines of the utility side would have been better. Going into like a... what is that? Moonreaver? I think it's called. I think that would have been much better. Let the Diana, let the Master Yi, let the Sivir do the carrying. He did not hit that early enough. That's okay though, he will heal it up. But outside of AAR, having STD shoved in here. Trevor is waiting in the bush here. Very nicely done. That was an interesting ult coming out, Josh. Very nicely done by Peter to get that ult off before he got rooted. Not enough damage coming out, though. That early cloth armor. Sergeant Mithril is getting a little greedy here. This Camille can turn this fight around again. I would expect it to happen coming out of Peter, knowing how he plays Camille. And it looks like he is playing safe. And there it is. Nice setup coming out of Peter. The ignite does come out. This might be Mithril going down. It is not. Very nicely done by Mithril. Josh going some wards in the mid lane here. I think the side of STD are spending a little too much time not backing here. It looks like Sipper might be rushing into the armor penetration build. She has a Caulfield's hammer. It actually might be a little late ulti coming out from Stuff Buffer there. But this might actually just be an Essence Reaver rush coming out of Sivir. Nicely done by Kirbyus and Bidoof, though. No, it will be a mana immune. Good damage coming out. That was Stuff Buffer almost going down. One more feather and it would have secured it. Looks like we're about to have a river scuffle here. STD do know they're there. He is sitting on a pink ward. Oh my god, that damage. And that is secured by the side of AAR. STD about 1.3k down in gold. I would assume most of that to be in the bot side. It is. Pretty much all of the gold lead is in the bot side. Yeah. So nicely done for coming out of AAR's bot lane. Nice spell shield coming out of Sivir to stop that root. That would have been a dead Sivir. Nice stun coming out of Stuff Buffer. The Zonios comes out though. The root does land. Very nicely done by Bidoof. This will be Bidoof going down though. Oh my god, very nicely played by the side of STD. Tarek making much use of his passive with the heals. Very nicely done. And that will be the Karma Mantra root coming out. It does do a heal plus the extra damage plus the root. I think it's a highly underrated ability. It looks like the side of STD, Trevor and Winnie the G are looking to collapse on the mid lane here. Master Yi ulting. Trevor going all in. That it will be Josh going down. Trevor making a statement. Leaving Diana open was a mistake. Very nicely done by Trevor. Josh staying a little bit too long. Probably went the wrong way that he probably should have. But I understand also flashing this way to try and get under tower. So it's a hard decision to make in that moment. Me as a spectator, I'm also able to see Trevor right here, so it was probably the wrong idea to run this way. So Josh doing what he thought was best in that moment, and no one can really blame him for that. And it looks like Vision Magician is looking to contest this. It will be falling to STD though. The Sivir comes out. Are they going to chase down the bot lane here? Sivir. Ooh, nice Tarek ult coming down as well. Very preemptive. This actually might be Stuff Buffer going down for it though. So the Sekiro Dragon, but the side of AAR reconcile with the kill. And the bot lane turret, it looks like. Very nice damage mitigation. I might be Zyra going down as well. It will be an execute though. Trevor is here. He does not have ultimate for another few seconds. So So Josh getting a little greedy for the kills. Sergeant Mithril is here to cut off the escape. Can they do anything? Trevor does have ultimate. I would expect this to be a Kirbyus going down. Very nicely done. Ultimate coming down as well. Fission Magician has no mana. This is definitely another kill. Very nice turnaround for the side of STD. Little bit of an overstay on the side of AAR. One thing I like to say to when I was the captain of the team how as well is take the small victories. Take the kill, take the turret, and just back out. Don't look for more. Very nicely done on the side of STD to turn that into their favor. It did come out to be a 3-for-1 plus the dragon. They did lose a turret, so that's a lot of global gold going over to the side of AAR. But they had the gold lead until those 3 died. And that's pretty much all you can say about that. We need the G split push in the top lane here. He does have his wit's end completed, so even Camille might have a hard time facing him. Proto Belt done on the side of Diana. It was a Zonia's rush for the... So, oh, never mind. Peter just takes him down. Oh my god, that amount of damage. The stun does miss. Wow. Lot of damage coming out of Kirbyus there. Diana ult is up, so she can... Oh, very nice root coming out. Wow, nice return play coming out of AAR there. And that's the power of Xayah, everyone. Like, she is almost as hard as a hyperscaler as Jinx is. Just does a ridiculous amount of damage going into the mid and late game. So Divine Thunder coming out for the Camille, which is an interesting pick into this team. Very squishy team they're going against, so I think a Triforce might have been better, especially with the nerfs to Divine Thunder. It was only 5 AD, but 5 AD means a lot. If they live with 3 health, it's because you didn't have 5 AD. You know what I mean? Like, it really stacks up, especially the amount of times that you're autoing, the amount of times you're using abilities. That 5 AD really adds up. We got Everfrost on the side of Nivea, pretty standard. We got the Zonia's rush coming out of Josh, deciding to forego the Mythic, looking to start these fights and maybe survive, get as much damage out as possible. Good damage coming out of Peter there, but it will be Karma just being able to walk out. And this was kind of the toxic thing about the Karma top. The tank Karma top that used to be hugely in meta was the fact that she can just heal up everything with that tether. Very nice stun coming out. He does have his ultimate. Very nice ultimate coming out of Tarek as well. The flash engage coming out of Trevor. Does not have enough damage. Nice root. Gale Force getting him out of the stun. Ooh, very nice Zonia's coming out of Trevor as well, but he will be going down here. Master Yi split pushing the bot lane. Very nicely played by the side of AAR. Finding the 4v3, finding the initiate, turning that sticky situation that Kirbyus was in around and picking up 3 kills. Or 2 kills. Sorry, 2 kills. Very nice dodge coming out of Peter there. But the tether will come out. It will heal her for about 200 health. So Peter doing his best to try and match this Karma top, and he's actually doing it really well. The root does come out before Peter can get his hook shot off. Nice kill coming out from Winnie the G. And he will just get out. Nicely done by Winnie the G. Getting the 1 kill, realizing he's not going to be able to get more, and just gets out. I believe that was a shutdown. Yeah, 150 gold shutdown going over to Master Yi. It looks like he will be going the on-hit build rather than the lethality build that was so common with Master Yi for a long time there. And this is probably going to go down for Peter. TP not going to land. Probably would have been better off TPing to the River Ward and trying to get the return kill. So Siverall going down, trying to catch onto Peter. Not quite there. Not quite enough movement speed to get up there before Peter can get out. And this will be a top lane turn going down as well. But there are 3 on their way on the side of AAR. Nice ultimate coming out of Josh to get the setup. Nice stun coming out of Stuff Buffer there. Winnie the G going on to Zyra. Trevor is in. The ultimate does come down for Kirby. It's very nicely done. Stun. Oh my god. AAR drastically winning that fight. And that was just a better rotation coming out of AAR. They were there first. They were able to set up the fight. It was another 5v4. And Sergeant Mithra was just never in these fights with these guys. That AoE team shield is huge, especially when it comes to dealing with Zyra and Zaya, and Anivia for that matter, and Rumble. Sergeant Mithra just needs to be in these fights with STD, and I feel like they can go their way. But as long as she's not, this is pretty much always gonna just continue to go the side of very nicely done by Kirbyus there. And it looks like Sergeant Mithra might be going down here as well. Winnie the G is here. And this might just be a little too deep for Peter. 600 gold shutdown going over to Master Yi. Very nicely done. Nice collapse. For 2 feathers, that was a lot of damage. So Kirby is doing a lot of damage into this mid game here. He is really fed as well. 7 and 3. Kind of a low CS for the time of the game, but it looks like everybody is. This is actually quite a bit bloodier of a game than last game. Just as much fighting, but actual kills going down now. So, but this is exciting to watch. Like this team comp on the side of very nicely done by Trevor. Very nice gank setup. Wow. Just the sheer damage coming out of Trevor. He pretty much 2-shot the entirety of Josh and Kirbyus. Kirbyus did have his ult too, or it might have just came up. But wow, Trevor, so much damage. Stuff Buffer just keeping Vision Magician out of the lane, and it looks like they are going to shove this Rift Herald into the next turret. The gold lead pretty much even, about to go in the side of about to go over the side of STD. Yep, with that turret going down. About 700 gold lead. The egg does fall for Anivia. That's a pretty big cooldown actually. Peter looking to start a fight here. Stovebraid's ultimate is not up. Nice ultimate coming out of Tarek. But the chain CC, the Zonias, very nicely played on the side of Kirbyus to chain CC that those feathers. Peter looking for more. And it looks like it will be the lethality build coming out for the Sivir as well. Very nicely played by AAR. STD just going a little too ham there. Trevor's looking for these plays, but that's exactly why they picked Zaya. As even if you can get the ulti down on her, she's just gonna ult out. Like you're not gonna hit it, and that's a huge part of Diana's damage. So very nicely done on the side of AAR. I would have liked to see a little less troll picks coming out of SCD, but like I said in the draft, it is a for fun league. Play what you enjoy. Play to have fun. They're already 1-0 in this series. If they go 1-1, it's not much off their belt. So they're just looking at fun. And it looks like they will be trying to sneak a Baron here. They do have the damage between the Diana, the Sivir, and the Master Yi. They can melt this. It looks like they are spotted, but they are going to be able to take it before Josh is able to make it. Very nicely done by the side of STD there. Knowing their damage, knowing they would be able to take it off the resets of AAR. Ultimate does come down for Trevor, and that's a big team fight ultimate though. Very nicely done by Winnie the G. Oh my god, triple kill coming out for Winnie the G. That Kraken Slayer doing work. And Kirbyus was just clipped by the second auto. Nicely done. And I was on, like, I know I said something about it, but getting that pick off with Diana ultimate is actually huge for them. Because that is also a huge team fight ultimate that they don't have in the side of Rumble. So, very nicely done. Now it is trying to siege into an Anivia, which is hard as is. Sergeant Mithro is in these fights now, though. The Targal does come out. It does not hit Trevor, so he might be going down here. Very nicely, very nice shield coming out of Sergeant Mithril. But they do stave off the siege. So nicely played on the side of AAR to fend them off there. But it looks like Sivir is going to have to ult out just to close the gap. They didn't even, that was just purely instinctual, I think. Knowing that Josh was up, I was probably going to be looking for the fight in the woods or in the jungle. So very nicely done by the Just Buffer. Playing it safe, blowing that cooldown just to make sure they get out alive. Very nicely done. All right. So I think in order for AAR, excuse me. In order for AAR to win these fights, I think Camille needs to ult the Yi, just so he cannot jump on the backline. And it looks like he is going completely on hit. He's working towards finishing that Bork. Nice hook shot coming out from Peter to get out there. A nice restraint from Trevor as well to hold on to that ultimate. I think that might be the first scuttle that AAR have gotten this game. So a lot of pressure being put on the bot side here, letting Winnie the G just split push against the Anivia. But Anivia clear is so good. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Anivia clear is so good though, even against Baron minions. So I think letting this cannon just chip away at the turret is probably the best they're going to get for now. It looks like AAR are rotating towards them though. But I say get this turret and get out, guys. I think that's what they're looking to do too. They need to hit it. They need to hit it. And it's not going to go down. Poorly played on the side of STD. Trevor looking for the engage here. And this is a Riftmaker tank Karma. So she's going to be a one hard one to kill. Very nicely done by Winnie the G to pull the pressure mid. They probably didn't need to sense all their team. Good damage coming out of Zyra and Zaya there. And Zaya is on her 3-item power spike. She has the Essence Reaver, she has the Gale Force, and she has the IE. So Zaya is going to be putting out a lot of damage in these team fights if they let her. Ult going down onto Just Buffer. The Tark ult will come down though, but Just Buffer ult like flashes out of it. Very nicely done by Trevor. Nice footwork. The ultimate. Wow, there's so much going on right now. Winnie the G, holy, just doing work. And it looks like wow, very nicely done by Winnie the G. And it's like Trevor is looking to stop this, but does not have any vision. So they will probably just take this turret and get out. Oh, they're going for the inhib as well. Understandably so, actually, now that I look at the death timers. Dragon is coming up. This will put them at soul point. It will be an Infernal Dragon, which is really good for the side of both teams, honestly. So this will be a game-winning dragon if STD can land it when it spawns. That was really nicely done by Trevor, though. Ended up Eing to the back lane minion to get behind Kirbyus and securing the kill. So very nicely played by Trevor. Very nicely played by Winnie the G. Just Buffer flashed out of the Targ ult, which was interesting. He probably thought he was going to die before it went down, so can't really blame him for that. Yeah, but I think a lot of the hopes and dreams of AAR in this game lies in Kirbyus. Kirbyus needs protection. And they have a lot of peel, honestly. They have the Zyra. They have the Rumble Ultimate. They have the Nivea. They need to spend these resources to peel for Kirbyus. He's going to be the one doing all the damage in these fights. Even if Camille has to ult, oh my god, that Master Yi damage is insane. And it looks like they're just going to start the Baron on spawn. Trevor does have the Nashor's Tooth, so he is doing quite a bit of solo damage to this. The jungler for the side of AAR is down as well, so this is a pretty free Baron. Will they use it to push in, though, or are they going to delay? Nope, they are going to push mid here. Looks like they are going for the flank here. The Sivir does come out. Very nice wall coming out of Anivia. Sergeant Mithril gets caught. And it's very nice shields coming out. Wow. Sergeant Mithril survived all of that. That is one tanky karma. So pretty much all half health on the side of AAR right now, besides Josh and Vision Magician. Let the cannon chip away. That's the way to do it. Very nicely done. 8k gold lead on the side of STD. And this game is looking even harder and harder as the game goes on for the side of AAR. There was a lot of really solid plays coming out of AAR in the mid game. But just a lot of also really small mistakes coming out as well. So they're just going to go for it. Oh, the Tark ult does not hit Trevor, and that's probably why he decided not to go in for it. Nice ult coming out of Peter there to hit the Sivir. But Winnie the G is just dealing damage. There's nothing that AAR can do against this Master Yi. Very nicely done. That will be game 2 going over to the side of SCD as well. Very nicely played by both teams. Good plays coming out of both teams as well. But I think STD made less mistakes. And that's kind of what that one boiled down to. So all in all, very nicely done by the side of SCD to secure the 2-0 sweep this week. Let's go see if we can get the captains like we so often do.
As soon as she dives towards me, you just activate your damn tether and you just eat all the damage and heal it back.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Would you guys mind if I grab the captains real quick?
I would love to.
All right. Alright, we're just waiting for Josh. Very nicely done, Trevor.
Thanks. We had a passion behind it.
Yeah. I saw.
We had to show the commissioners what's up.
Honestly,
it didn't matter. It doesn't actually matter.
Honestly, that draft, the second game, was entertaining, to say the least.
I mean, we were like, well, we won the first game really easily, so let's just troll, and then it didn't even matter. But yeah, they banned our Cassiopeia. We're gonna do a Cassiopeia bot with Tark, but They sniffed that one out, so good for them.
Well, the Master Yi, holy.
Oh yeah,
crap.
Dude, thing with art.
Dude, I never thought that I'd see a Master Yi in even a semi-competitive setting do so well. So congratulations to Winnie on that one. How do you feel this series went for you?
Oh, domination. We just put a note into the. I mean, we just put an announcement out to the whole league.
that we're the best team, and it doesn't even matter. You can change our lineup 1 minute, actually 10 minutes past game time, and we're still going to 2-0 you. So yeah, coming up to playoffs, I would say you should probably be scared of us because, yeah, I mean, I don't know, I don't think anyone stands a chance.
I would also argue that arguably the best player on the side of AAR was not there.
That's all right. I'm a better jungler than him.
Fair enough. Well, Trevor here making a statement. Come for us. We're gonna come for you. And making a statement that you need to ban the Diana because you had some.
Hey, they didn't do it.
Yeah, you had some nutty gameplay. I was. They threw 3 bans at you this draft, and not one of them was Diana.
Hey, it's all right. That they always do it, and it doesn't even matter. So
no, congratulations towards you and defying
Thank
those
you.
odds, taking those bans and still pulling out a win.
Yeah, I mean, I wish we could have, had the original team comp, but that's all right. You were there in the first game was an honor of you.
I know, I saw that. Thanks for the shout out. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was really looking forward to playing with you guys, and it was kind of sad that we are all considered too good to play together. So
I guess so.
So that was kind of sad, but that's okay. You guys still pull out a 2-0. It was exciting to cash and exciting to watch. So thanks for playing.
Oh yeah, thanks for casting. It's always appreciated.
No worries, Trevor. You have a great night, buddy.
Yes, sir. You too. Thanks for casting.
Yeah, of course, man. Well, it looks like Josh didn't want to come down, or he's just AFK, either or. We're gonna wait a second to see if he wants to or not. But yeah, honestly, pretty decisive wins for the side of STD. AAR put up a better fight in the second game, I think. Kirby is doing his best to try and just deal damage from the backline, but the Master Yi was just a little too big, pretty much two-shotting anybody else on the team. So very nicely done by STD to pull out the 2-0 sweep this week. Also, shout out to AAR. You guys hard fought it. Honestly, that second game is a pretty cancerous draft on the side of STD if you look at it. Pretty much just to protect the Yi comp, like buff the Yi comp, with a little bit of splash of initiation in there. So just another damage threat. So shout out to you guys trying your best to make it a 1-1. Sadly, it just didn't happen. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. Yeah. Oh, I totally forgot to change the name of the stream. I suck. Well, that's okay. I will go change it before I end it, like right now. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I really love doing this. I love that you guys allow me to do this. I tried to be a little better with the manual camera. Thanks, Bones. Yeah, I tried to be a little better with the manual camera, given people saying that that's what they wanted. So, if I didn't do it enough, please let me know. I'd like to just be better in the way that you guys want me to be. So, I have to edit this. Mod view.
You just doing an interview by yourself down here?
No. Who is this?
This is Christian.
Oh, what up, Christian? No, I'm looking to fix the stream.
Oh, gotcha.
Thing, but for
Thank
some
God
reason
they didn't have you, or we might have lost both games. Shit. Dude, and I knew that's how. I had a feeling that might be how that goes, anyways. I just wanted to play against you bot lane. I was pretty pissed.
Bradley said that you guys wasted your bans on the worst player, so that might have been the deciding factor there.
That we wasted our bans on
Trevor. On Trevor.
Ooh, we just can't ban him. Like.
Well, I'm honestly surprised you guys left the Diana up.
We wanted to ban it. The second game we were debating between Diana and Kha'Zix, and then we mental imploded and banned Kha'Zix.
Well, I think Kha'Zix is a worthwhile ban as well, especially
Yeah,
with
yeah, it's a hard decision.
Yeah, what Trevor's showing on it.
Yep.
God, how do I? This is so weird. Why am I not able to change this?
What are you trying to change? Not that I know anything about streaming.
I'm trying to change the title because I forgot to do that.
Oh,
but
yeah,
it's not giving me the same options as it usually does. But anyway, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching, guys. Tune in next time for Beer League.